So, this is round 1 of the Longjumeau Regionals, which I'm going to be calling the Paris Regionals from now on because I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing Longjumeau wrong. So, a group of us travelled down by car from the UK to Paris overnight, and my plan was to sleep in the car ready for the regional. That plan went horribly wrong as I only got half an hour of sleep. So going into this tournament I was going on 30 minutes of sleep. So maybe some of my plays won't be that optimal. I am again going into this blind. I haven't watched these matches back. This will be the first time in, what, 5 months since I've seen these matches. So I'm just basically going to be criticising every one of my plays. I remember my results, but I can't really remember any of the plays. So let's jump straight into it. This will be against William Bassolino. I'm hoping that's pronounced right, because these are going to be... I only faced one English person, so I'm probably going to mispronounce every single person's name in this. So I was running dual primal with Cress and Ferrothorn. So with this lead, I was facing Big Six, just very standard Big Six. So everyone was saying at that time, Thunderous and Groudon is the best lead against that, so I just led that. I am running a min speed Groudon, 0 IVs, Brave, and a Trick Room Cresselia. So bit awkward. I definitely prefer max speed Groudons now, but I was running min speed for this because I was assuming I would use Trick Room a lot, and we'll see how that works out. So I wasn't actually paying attention to what his first Pokemon was. I saw a Kangaskhan and I was just waffling on, but he switched it in for a Groudon, so I don't know, maybe I'm Precipice Blading. If it was a Talonflame I wouldn't be, but I should be if it wasn't, if it was anything else. So Kangaskhan is going to be able to fake out something. Oh, I remember. This Thundurus didn't have Protect on it, had Lumberry, which I don't think got propped once in the tournament, which was a very bad choice. And it also had Substitute, so that was just something I was trying out. Okay, so fake out onto the ground, so no probable Precipice Blades. Thunder Wave onto the Kang, okay, that's nice. So now, even though I'm min speed Groudon, I do outspeed the Kang, but not the Groudon, and I don't know if he's special or physical yet, so I probably want to switch out, yeah. What would I have brought? I would have brought Salamence, yep. So Salamence would definitely be the primary switch in here. I assume I've got Kyogre in the back as well. That would make the most sense. So no Cresselia or Ferrothorn. Cresselia is probably good in this situation, but there we go. Substitute, yes, I was right. So Earth Power onto what was the Groudon, and then Double Edge? Yeah, Double Edge will knock out the Substitute, but not knock out the Thundurus. Oh, okay, onto the Groudon as well. That wasn't a crit. Oh, because I'm not a Mega Salamence yet, okay. That's fair enough, because I thought I just intimidated him, so he should have taken a lot... Well, I should have taken a lot of damage, but now I can just Hyper Voice. There's no reason not to Hyper Voice. Unless I'm running Tailwind on the Salamence, I can't even remember. I probably was, but then if I was running Tailwind, I probably shouldn't have been running an absolute mint speed Groudon, so I'm hoping I have Draco. But there we go. So switch into the Xerneas to take any Hyper Voices, and I'm probably going to be Thunderbolting into the Kang, because there's not much else to do. Okay, so I am Tailwinding, it seems. I might have Tailwind. So Thunderbolt onto the Kang, another one will knock it out. Am I Tailwinding? I do have Tailwind, okay. So why would I have a min speed Groudon? Because I wasn't sleep deprived when I was making the team, but there we go. Apparently I was running min speed Groudon. I guess it was more for the Kyogre for the Tailwinds. And Groudon does outspeed stuff, not everything as min speed. So I guess I was Thunder Waving the Xerneas as it protected. Hyper Voice might knock out the Kang, is it not? It does, okay. So that's pretty good. So he's got... Did he lead with Xerneas or Smeargle? I can't remember. I wasn't paying attention. But now, I don't know if he's got Wide Guard. And he can set up the Geomancy unless I... no, I taunt the Smeargle. So I was going to say I should have Thunder Waved the Xerneas, but because my Thundurus is behind the Substitute, I don't need to taunt the Smeargle because of the Dark Void. So he can knock out my Salamence here unless I'm running Hasty. Or I forget that I've taken a load of damage, so I'm definitely going to get KO'd. He's going to break my Substitute, so Thunder Wave onto the Xerneas would have put me in such a good position, but I did not do the optimal play because I was sleep deprived. So, attack, okay, that's nothing. And special defense, was it? Oh, special attack. Almost remembered correctly. So in Boyt, that is the Groudon, because I had #believe as my Kyogre, so that if they were both on the field the right way around, it would say #believe in Boyt, but I can't remember if I actually managed to do that. So he does reveal the Wide Guard. I assume I was Precipice Blading, because that would make the most sense, because Wide Guard at this point wasn't that common on Smeargle. It was just starting to pick up popularity, but Substitute, yeah, blocked by the Wide Guard. Is he going to Geomancy here? It's just going to be a Moonblast into the Thunderous, I would assume. Yeah, but my substitute blocks that, so that's not bad. Now, usually people switch from Wide Guard to follow me if they have it, because I'm not going to Precipice Blades again. That was my logic, and I know what happens here. I can remember. Yeah, he goes for another Wide Guard, which is very smart, because so many people go, Wide Guard, okay, you've just used P-Blades, you're not going to use it again, let's follow me the Fire Punch. But I'm pretty sure I just P-Blades again. I do get the Taunt on the Smeargle now, but he is going to knock out my Thunderous now with a Moonblast. And I should only have Kyogre in the back, but he would have his own Groudon. So I will lose the Weather Wall here, which isn't so good. Especially since I'm min speed and don't have any more speed control. And yeah, I Precipice Blades into a second Wide Guard. So that was a really nice play from him. And he gets the evasion. Ooh, that's not looking good now. So if I had Fire Punched, then I could have knocked out the Xerneas with a Water Spout / Scald, predicting the Wide Guard following me correctly. But that second Wide Guard was very nice from him. And I think it's already put me in a losing position because there's a Groudon in the back. Because he's going to switch out his Smeargle because it's taunted into the Groudon. So now I need to Precipice Blades and Ice Beam. Okay, he's going to... Okay, that's nice as well. He's sacking the Smeargle. So, if I... Yeah, because I'm going to Ice Beam predicting the Groudon and the Precipice Blades onside because I thought he would switch out the Smeargle. But leaving in to get KO'd is much smarter, I think. Because the Groudon would have got KO'd. He would have got Smeargle back in, but that's not as good as Groudon, especially if you're faster. And I'm like, I don't know if he's assuming he's faster because I've got a Crest. You would assume that I wouldn't be max speed if you've got a Crest, but people do tend to run max speed Groudon and like possibly min speed Kyogres, so you never know. Geomancy does make sense here because I can't knock him out in one. If I Fire Punch, then it won't knock him out, and I Ice Beam with a Geomancy won't knock him out, and he's... Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure he was max speed, so he can just knock out my Groudon with an Earth Power, because I have taken damage. I can easily live an Earth Power, but I'm pretty sure I've taken damage. So he just Earth Powers my Groudon and then wins. Yeah, so I think I was banking off him being physical, because if he used Precipice Blades, I think I still could have had a chance. I can't remember what I was doing. I was probably Ice Beaming and Precipice Blading again, because then I could Scald the Xerneas the next turn, because my Groudon would survive. His would get KO'd, yeah, so that's the end of the match because I just forfeit. Because I have only Ice Beamed with the Kyogre, so I haven't revealed my Water moves yet, which is good. Or potentially having Thunder, but that doesn't really matter in Big 6 matchups. But yeah, I could have scalded the Xerneas, but I still needed to crit it though, so... That, I think the turning point was the Wide Guard on the second Wide Guard on the Smeargle. That was a very nice play, because I lost all momentum because I didn't attack twice with my Groudon, which really hurt me. So that was game 1. And this is game 2. So I'm probably going to be leading Thunder's Groudon again because that was the best lead against the Big 6. So he's going to counter me very nicely with his Groudon and Kangaskhan. That's definitely the best pick from Big 6 against Thunderous Groudon. And we saw from the first game that he did outspeed me. Not a surprise because I'm min speed. But yeah, now he can just threaten my Groudon with, not with a one-shot. Like, I don't think we revealed true speeds. Like, he could have just won a speed tie. But I do have a Crest, so I probably was running enough bulk to survive the Earth Power. So I would actually assume he would Eruption here and then double edge my Groudon. The worst that could happen is he takes a Thunderbolt or Thunder Wave with his Kangaskhan, but that's not such a big deal if my Groudon is knocked out, especially because apparently I bought my Crest. So I sacrificed Kyogre or Salamence for my Crest rather than the Thunderous. That's very curious from me. Because now, if he is going to Eruption... Oh, it's just going to be a Fake Out, okay. And I didn't Protect, so I'm attacking, which is good, because I can survive an Earth Power or an Eruption, which is probably more likely. And it is Eruption, okay, but that was bad. Because now I just let my Crest take so much damage. And I'm not Citrus Berry? I'm not Citrus Berry, okay. I was probably Lumberry or Mental Herb. And I do Precipice Blades, and it does connect with both, and that does a lot to both. But I'm way slower, so there's not much I can do. Because he can just double edge my Crest and Earth Power my Groudon. So I guess I'm protecting to survive that, but then I'm sacking my Crest already. So that's not good, especially since I brought Thunderous. If I'd have brought Crest over the Thunderous, that would have made more sense. But apparently I've sacrificed Kyogre or Salamence, which is not good. But he is just going to Earth Power. There was no reason not to. I guess he could have Eruptioned again, but there we go. Earth Power was a lot safer. So Thunderous again, I still don't know if I got Salamence or Kyogre. And, okay, Smeagol. So he's probably got a Xerneas again. The same for us last time. And I'm going to switch, so is it going to be Salamence? It should be Salamence, I would assume. It's going to be Kyogre. Okay, so I sacrificed Salamence for Crest. That is not good. So, the half an hour of sleep, I guess, showing through there. That was not a good pick from me. So, I don't know, because I can Thunder Wave the Kang. And I guess I'd take an Earth Power with the Kyogre. That means the switch makes a bit of sense. So Thunderbolt, actually, yeah, because he had taken loads of damage from the Precipice Blades. That is enough to knock out the Kang. But switching in my Kyogre means, because he switched out his Groudon, means that he just gets his weather back. And because he's got a Smeagol, he just Dark Void. Although I can taunt it. But oh, it's going to bring in Xerneas, okay. So I would assume he's going to switch out his Smeagol into his Groudon, so that I can't Water Move the Xerneas. Okay. He's not going to do that. Interesting. So I'm probably Ice Beaming here, predicting that. Yeah, like I would have been Thunder Waving the Xerneas, predicting the Groudon switch. But he managed to read into that, it seems. Am I going to Ice Beam as well? Because that would make the most sense. But he's going to Geomancy. Because if I Ice Beam, then that was such a nice read from him. Because I could have Water Spouted and done about 50 to the Xerneas. So I guess staying in and Follow Meing, like if he switched to Groudon, he would have taken a Thunder Wave with his Xerneas. So Follow Meing actually made a lot of sense. Because I wasn't going to Water Spout because there's Groudon in the back. Or am I? Yeah, Ice Beam. Okay, so that Follow Me was very nice from him. I would have definitely been expecting the Groudon switch. And I do see the Sash. I don't think I saw it in the last game. But I am going to see that. And I'm pretty sure I just lose now. Because... no, I haven't taken any damage with... no, I've taken Eruption damage with my Groudon. So yeah, I'm going to lose now. So, Protect on Kyogre, I guess protecting it from the Dazzling Gleam. But he's going to Follow Me, which is definitely his better play. Because he can just Dazzling Gleam and knock out my Thundurus now. Yeah, I guess I went for the Thunder Wave in case he made a misplay, because I'm pretty sure I'd just lose now. And like, he even Moonblast, so I could have Water Spouted with my Kyogre again. So like he's reading me very well here. He's playing very well. So the Moody has barely come into play. He did get an Evasiveness Rise in the previous match, but it didn't matter at that point. So I'm going to pretty much make my Kyogre useless now, because it can only Ice Beam and Groudon is in Moonblast range. So what I need to do here is Water Spout and sack my Groudon, but he's going to make the perfect play of Wide Guarding so that I can't do that. Moonblast onto the Groudon. That would make the most sense. Okay, interesting. So Moonblast onto Kyogre. Am I going to go for Precipice Blades? Water Spout, yeah, Water Spout because the Groudon could have gone down, and then Precipice Blade. Perfect Wide Guard. So William played very, very well this set. It was a very nice big six from him. Because this team, I didn't build it. Like, I just stole the six, basically, and just put my own spreads on it. Even though I put Min-Speed Groudon, which is bad. I do get a full paralysis on the Smeagol, finally, when it really doesn't matter, but oh, I'm going to live. Not bad. So, ooh, Wide Guard could knock out both of his Pokemon with a critical hit on the Xerneas. And then, like, oh, Fire Punch, yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, Fire Punch myself, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I knew I had lost at that point, because he had his Groudon in the back, so he won. But that was very nice from him. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, because the team is, I guess, got a good match up against the Big Six, but not if you play it like I did, or if you play against someone playing as perfectly as William did. So I'd take a loss in the first round of the regional, which is not good because I've travelled all the way to France to compete and try and get my third regional result, because I'd taken the two before with Wakefield and Glasgow, so I just wanted one more regional result. And my aim was top 16, because that would get, I think that put me over 500 points at that point. It would have put me at 501 if I recall. So that would have put me in really good contention for the Nats result, which everyone thought would be top 16, but ended up being top 8. Which I managed to get, as you've seen. But yeah, not a good start for this regional. I think it was my final possible regional before Nats as well, or for the whole season. So I needed to get a result from here. I've already lost one, so let's see if I can make it up in Game 2. Thanks for watching.